Okay, little disclaimer, today's video might be heavily focused on a single subject, so sorry if it's not something you guys might find particularly interesting, but hey, maybe the gotcha polls will make up for that, right? Hey, yeah, anyways, enjoy the video. Mississippi mythicizers. Man, who the hell wants to go to Mississippi? Hello everybody, welcome back to another FGO Gotcha video, and today we have a brand new alter ego and some brand new casters. I guess maybe brand new caster because they're a single servant, you know, but whatever. We got Daiko Kuten, and we got a 5-star Super Bunyan. A 5-star Bunyan is something I never really thought would happen, you know, back when we got a 1-star Bunyan. But I mean, hell, we're here now, and it's real, so might as well pull for them, right? We got 3 new craft essences, of course. I mainly want the 5-star. I wasn't able to get the 5-star from the last event limit broken, even though I got like 4 copies in total, I think. I'm not saying it's gonna happen for this one, but I mean, if it happens, then sure. If anybody's pulling for Bunyan, I wish you the absolute best of luck. And if you're gonna pull with me, then again, I wish you better luck, you know, because you're watching the video. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I've had a wild 48 hours, so yeah, the last thing I want to do is, like, you know, wake up and do some gotcha solve, but I'm crazy, so I'm gonna do that. So I purposely waited this long to make this video, simply because I knew what was going to happen over the weekend, and maybe that could make for an interesting story, and I think it might. So if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that my hobby outside of, like, you know, YouTube is collecting records, vinyl records. I had a CD collection. I gave it to my brother because it's been like over a year since I bought a CD, and vinyls to me are much funner to collect. And I'm bringing this up because on Saturday, April 20th, which was yesterday for me, it was record store day. And to those of you who don't know what record store day is, it's a day that comes only once a year. It's usually on a Saturday from what I remember, but it happened to be April 20th this year. And it's a day where, like, independent record stores will sell records that you can really only buy that day, and if you don't get them that day, you're basically gonna have to pay like 3 or 4 times the price depending on the record on eBay or something like that. So it is your absolute best interest to go on that day, and I've been collecting records since 2020, so it's been 4 years. Oh, I thought that was a 5-star for a sec. Jurassic Dream. Imagine you watch Jurassic Park and that's what it looks like. I think I just shut it off. So, how is it that I've been collecting for 4 years and never been once? Well, the first year, I didn't know that was a thing, and I found out on record store day. So, it was already too late, and I kind of figured there was going to be no chance of me getting anything, so I just didn't go. And I'm not even kidding when I say the next 2 years that followed, I just happened to be busy on record store day. So, I had to skip. But I saw that my schedule was clear for this year, and I'm like, no. I need to experience record store day. Oh, nice. I got the 5-star. There's like a fish in the back. What the hell? Wait, no, let me see that fish. There he is. It's not bad either. Okay, I was about to say nothing really happened in that first multi, but I did get the 4 and 5-star, which is way more than I ever expected. So yeah, let's go ahead and do Super Bunyan. Please, give me Super Bunyan. So I've been able to be a quiet observer of record store day, so I knew I had to be up pretty early because it depends on what record store you're going to. The one I went to was a little more low-key, was a little more chill, but let me just say, like, Amoeba Records. Amoeba Records is like the biggest vinyl store, at least that I know of here in California, and it's in Hollywood. So they already had 50 people lined up before midnight. And when I looked at their Instagram story on the day of record store day, there were already hundreds of people, like it was literally wrapping around the block, the line, which is crazy. And to be honest, at that point, I don't really know why people still line up, because like they still have super limited quantities, and it's typically anywhere from 5 to 10 copies of what you want. So if you're like all the way in the back of the line, like what the hell are you, I don't know. Anyways, my plan was, I'm not kidding, I'm gonna get up at 3 a.m. and I want to be there at around 3:30 because the place opens at 8, so I can secure a good spot in line. And some of you guys might be thinking, Angie, you're absolutely crazy, and you're not wrong. But will you believe me if I told you that I actually followed through with that, and I was 16th in line? Like, what? Again, this has been more of like a low-key record store that I visit, so I really didn't think people would be up that early, but no, I was 16th in line at 3:30 a.m., which is crazy. I'm gonna put up on the screen right now the records that I ended up buying, and there was one I couldn't get. But before I get to that one, the one that I was particularly worried about not getting was Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. If you guys don't know, that is one of the most popular and most like well-loved albums ever, and to my knowledge this store had about 6 copies of it, and I was in 16th place, so I was kind of nervous because that was the record I wanted the most. The Daft Punk and Captain Beefheart one, I kind of figured there was a good chance, especially the Captain Beefheart. Like, come on, like, does anybody know Captain Beefheart? Dude, just where's Bunyan? Let's just keep going, fam. I don't want to think about that one. So if you want a good shot at having everything, you basically want to be within the first 5 people in line, and that guarantees you everything because you can only get 1 copy of whatever you want. And the way this store handled it was a bit different. So an hour before they opened up, and by the way, I brought a chair and a blanket and everything, so I wasn't just sitting on the floor, you know. Some people were, some people weren't, because, like, you know, the longer the line got, I guess people didn't really expect it. I don't know. So the way they handled it was they basically gave you a list on paper of every record they were selling that was Record Store Day exclusive, and you put your name on the paper and you check off what it is you want, and then you hand it to them, and then whenever it's your turn to go up into the store, they hand you everything in a bag, and then you can browse the store. The whole store was like having a huge discount too. So I was literally nervous the whole time. I'm like, dude, I really want this Fleetwood Mac record, because, you know, it's kind of weird that as a vinyl collector, I never owned a copy of Rumors, which is weird because it's like one of the most sold albums of all time, and it's basically one that every record collector has. But I don't know, I've always seen it. I always told myself, oh, I'll get it later, never got it. So this was my opportunity to get probably the most rare version you can find that isn't like an original pressing. And somehow, you know, by being 16th in line, I was still able to get it. The one copy I wasn't able to get was a single called Feather by Sabrina Carpenter. Maybe some of you guys might know that one. I mean, it's a pretty popular song from a pretty popular artist. And that one, you know, even more so than Fleetwood Mac, I figured I wasn't going to get. Not only because it's a single, so it's like really cheap, but because there was no Taylor Swift this year, and Sabrina Carpenter is an artist that was endorsed by Taylor Swift, I believe, last year. So basically all the Swifties are going to be not only first in line, but they're going to be going for Sabrina Carpenter, right? And then I could just tell that the people in front of me were Swifties. I mean, the dude literally, like the guy right in front of me had a Speak Now cardigan. So I was like, yeah, the chances of me getting this are very slim. And I was able to hear what they were telling this dude when he was able to go pick up what he wanted. And I heard him say to his friend, oh, they didn't have the one I want. And right there, I knew it was a Sabrina Carpenter record. Oh, sorry. Like, yeah, I was still a bit surprised that I was able to get everything else I wanted, but man, did I really want that Sabrina record. But it's okay, whatever. I have never seen this CE ever. What the hell? Also, this is weird. To my knowledge, Amoeba doesn't do this, and other bigger record stores just don't do this for some reason. But, you know, this smaller local one, they were giving out free donuts and free coffee and snacks and stuff. It's just like, dude, that's awesome. Why don't the bigger ones do that? I don't know. I mean, they do have the money to do so, but whatever. Yeah, it was awesome. Apparently, they only got 65 people last year, because I ended up speaking to the guy at the register. Yeah, they only got it like 65 people last year. Today, it was like double that, maybe a little more, and they kind of anticipated that, but at the same time, they kind of didn't. But I mean, that's still awesome, because this record store opened 2022, so last year was their first record store day. But yeah, and then I spent the whole day trying not to take a nap or fall asleep to not you know, mess up my sleep schedule. And it kind of got weird at some point because it's been a while since I've been up for that long. So I mean, I straight up, I swear I started hallucinating things, but luckily I didn't. So I fixed my sleep schedule, I got plenty of sleep, and I woke up and decided to make this video. But yeah, it was awesome. I'm for sure going to go next year. Maybe I might show up a bit earlier, I don't know. Again, I really do want everything that, you know, that's on the list, so you'd have to be within the first 5 people. I'm crazy enough to get up early so I can be like the first 5, but I'll see. Yeah, I mean, to me it's fun, and I really like the way they approached it, because I thought everybody was just going to be let in. I figured that was going to be mayhem. It was basically going to end up being Black Friday, but record store exclusive. But no, everything was chill, and I had a wonderful time. And this is the last multi, isn't it? Yeah, luckily I am well rested, so I'm not feeling as tired as I thought I would be, but yeah. I'm sorry if I went on too long for, you know, just one subject, but I hope you guys found some interest in it. Did you guys go for Super Bunyan? Did you get Super Bunyan? Let me know in the comments below. Are you gonna skip this banner, or are you gonna be attempting multiple tries at Super Bunyan? Or maybe Daiko Kuten? Again, let me know. I do have a Starro channel. I haven't uploaded in like about 2 weeks, but I'm planning on uploading something, so if you guys are interested in that, then go ahead and subscribe. It's in the description, as well as my Discord, which is 18 plus, by the way, my Instagram and my Twitter and my OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video and you're still not subscribed because you want to see more, then go ahead and click these 2 videos on the screen right now. And if you're convinced, then please hit the subscribe button. It'll help me out a lot, and it'll push me up the algorithm so more people can see my videos. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love you. Stay wonderful. Super Bunyan forever.